Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So Oregon's offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better. Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Snags a good throw.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive extending 1st down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Central Michigan Chippewas offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And completion makes it second and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. It's caught downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting him off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Chippewas will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him, but he found a nice land in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Ball handed to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's an important first down on that running play. Tailback with another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. An important third down attempt for this offense. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Complete to the running back in this 4th down play. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room. The Chippewas will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff. It's Miles.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Chippewas will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Now the offense is set up with a short field. The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Hold it. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. He slings this one deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reaction
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 20. Past the 10. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll set up for a point after. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Central Michigan, 7.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He'll hand it off. He bites off a defender.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. One of those critical third down plays coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Aren't you taught on defense, Colonel? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Sacked, dropped at the 3. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Chippewas will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Throws a bullet to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down?
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. This air attack is still unstoppable.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these...
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Great move in the open field. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Toss play to the outside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
From 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this 4th down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short to the 1st down marker.
2nd down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's free around the 15. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Central Michigan. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so...
And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw again. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try.
And the returner will be brought down. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a first down. Roughing the passer is the call. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Gives it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the Chippewas will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They're going to run it. Found some room at the 45. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. The shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And there's the handoff. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Pulls it in. It's Ryan. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
56, Central Michigan, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football in the 46.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film.
Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day you can dream about. Whether it's quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Chippewa.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I know they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the PAT is good.
63, Central Michigan, 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he pulls in the catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.